Okay, so it's this event is organized by Croatian Yoga Federation and Embassy of India in Croatia, and they wanted to do like the whole month. There is 75 events throughout the country of Yoga Day, right, where people organize yoga where they live. And since we were here, I said we're going to organize it here on the beach, which is really beautiful, but it's of course very distant for everyone. But you know, so Yoga Day is celebrated on the 21st of June, right? So by the end of the month, like that's the International Yoga Day. But they wanted to do this like whole month of some events, yoga, and so actually we have this yoga shirt. So maybe later after the class, if you're okay with it, we can just take a picture on the beach, just because they like to have a picture how we were practicing yoga. Okay, so there's really nothing special that I have in the plan today. We just enjoy and breathe and just do some nice movements and like maybe for an hour, if that's okay with you. Good, so let's begin. So just sitting in a peaceful position, straighten up the spine and lift the top of the head to rise up. And relax the shoulders, relax down the spine to the bottom. And then just find this inner space, this inner feeling, which is always connected to all that's going on around. But when we look from the inside out, we can perceive differently. So we just feel it from the inside. And then inside we can get in touch with this motion of breathing. So notice the difference between inhale and exhale and make it a little bit more present, more obvious. So if Ujjayi breathing is comfortable for you, you can start with very soft and nice Ujjayi breath with the length in inhale and exhale, or just breathe a little bit deeper and slower. So we can wake up 4 sides of our lungs. So first, let's just go to the side. So softly open up your eyes and slide your right arm to the side. And then just open the left arm over the head. And then you can close your eyes again to stay inside and just breathe into the left lung wing. Try to open the space between the ribs. And make that movement even more obvious. Now let's go with our arm way back and the shoulder away from the arm, and just exhale here. And then inhale, make a round, going forward and up again and stretch. And repeat 3 times. Feel the movement, feel what's going on, stay inside. And then we slowly finish by putting our arm down and lifting to the center. And just come with both arms on your thighs and just feel maybe a little bit of difference. Now let's wake up the other side. So sliding nicely and then just open up the arm, open the space between the ribs and breathe into the right side. Maybe stretch, you know, like putting your hand even more over the ear. And then let's do the round. So very slowly, first let's go way back and down to move the shoulder away from the ear. And then 3 circles with your breath. See how it's all like connected, right? When we lift up the arm, it's stretching all the way to the side of the body. It's not just the arm moving. And slowly lowering down and coming back to the center and just close the eyes and stay. Take a few breaths. Good, now let's open up the front side of the chest. So the line of the belly and chest. So interlace the fingers and with your bent elbows, try to go elbow towards the elbow and then push back to lift the chest up. You don't have to push your head way back, just lifting the chin up. And you're like opening a balloon of your chest. So breathing forward. And stretching the arms back. And now we're gonna lower down to the palms. So just lean on down and walk a little bit backwards. And then push again forward and up and stay a few more breaths. You're still going elbow towards the elbow or shoulder blade toward your shoulder blade. Feel how it's expanding under the ribs and in between the ribs. Okay, and let's come back up. And now to go forward, we're just gonna bring our legs forward and keep your feet together, but make some space. So making a little space. And then let's just lean forward and do this easy forward bend. So you can stay on your palms or your elbows and just kind of swing into the pose. Relax your head. If you can relax your head on your palms, that's okay, but it's okay if you don't have to. Okay, so let's focus on the back side of the lungs. So we're opening also the space between the ribs in the back side of the body. And bringing your breath down to the kidneys and the lower back, but also between the shoulder blades. Relax your face and your mouth. And just, you know, you're inside of the most safe home, that's our body. And we want to stay happy there. So create a happy presence. And now slowly, same way, we're lifting up. So you can also use your arms to lift up. And now let's come to the knees and palms. So that's also a very good position that opens up a lot of good ways to practice. Good. So let's just do the cat-cow pose. I think we all know that. So the idea is just to inhale and then really again stretch that front side of the chest when we lift up. And then when we exhale, you kind of empty up the stomach and empty up the lungs. So let's do 5 waves in your own rhythm. Think about the breath. Think about the stretch of the inhale and the emptiness of the exhale. Okay, now we're gonna find a pose where our chest is up, shoulders are way back, and we even lean a little bit forward. So kind of like a very high cobra, like a high cobra, and like open and stretch. And breathe forward and up. And then let's go way back again and sit on your heels. Okay, lift the chest up. You can put your fingers on your thighs and just take a breath. Now let's make one very nice circle with our arms. So again, to expand the breath inside. So it goes like this. You put your palms in front of your heart and you exhale here. Now inhale, we go forward and up to stretch way up. And exhale, 90 degrees in the elbows. Okay, inhale, interlace the fingers, and again, chest forward. So this is inhaling. Exhaling, your palms go together and you kind of curl your back. And inhale, bring the palms to the heart. Okay, so let's repeat. This is very simple. So exhale, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, 90 degrees, lower the shoulder blades. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the upper back. Inhale, bring the palms. Exhale. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, 90 degrees, really lower down. Like use your muscles. And then inhale, stretch. And curl forward, exhale. Inhale to the heart. And one more round. Inhale up. And 90 degrees. And open, inhale. Exhale, curling. And inhale to the chest. And exhale, hands down. Good. Now let's go back to the palms and the knees. And we did this pose in the cat-cow where we breathe into the chest. Now we're gonna do, again, waves with the spine, and then we're gonna stay to breathe into the back part of the lungs. So let's just do 3 rounds of waves. So inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open chest. And exhale. One more. Okay, so now what we do, we change the breath. The movement is the same, but the breath is different. So you inhale and you curl up. You inhale upwards. And as you exhale, you just come to the neutral pose. And then again, inhale to curl up. And exhale. And again. Good. And now we can curl up and stay for a few breaths. So lower your sitting bone down and your head down and really push from the ground and find the space between the shoulder blades and inhale there, pushing away from the ground. And then come to the neutral pose. And from here, we can go to downward facing dog. Okay, so let's just lift our knees away from the ground and maybe walk a little bit to soften the legs and just stretch nicely from the ground. And they're gonna find the breath. Good, now let's walk softly to the beginning of the mat. Take a few breaths, step firmly, and then you can bend the knees a little bit to straighten the spine. Inhale and look forward. And exhale, just lower down. Now inhale, let's go all the way up. So lift up and stretch your arms the way up. And exhale down. Okay, so we did the Sun Salutations as, you know, there's so many ways, but we do them the way, kind of more Ashtanga way. But okay, so let's start. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, open up, just stretch up. And then exhale, lower down. You can bend the knees slightly, but really relax the head. That's the most important. Now inhale through the spine all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, walk back, lower down on your knees, on your belly and your chest to the ground. Inhale into the cobra pose. Again, opening the inhale forward. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Let's say 3 full breaths. Okay, inhale and walk to the beginning. This is exhaling. And then inhale, again, long spine, top of the head forward. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, way up, open arms. And exhale. Good, let's repeat this round. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Now through the spine, inhale, top of the head forward. And exhaling, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into the cobra, rising from the chest up. And then back down, 3 breaths in down dog. Feel that in this pose, all four sides of lungs open up. So you can find the expansion in the sides, in the back, and in the front. And it's like the lungs can be very free. Okay, let's walk forward slowly. Make it the end of your exhale. And then inhale, straight spine. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, push up and open up. And exhale. Okay, same thing, one more time. So let's begin. Inhale. And lower down. Inhale, forward. And exhale, knees, chest, chin. And then into the chest like a cobra or an up dog. And then lift up. Okay, stay and breathe. Take an inhale. Exhale, walking forward. And inhale, spine. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, open up. And exhale. Okay, this is nice. So let's do the Sun Salutations B, although we're gonna change a little bit, bring some other movements. But let's start with the bended knees pose. So exhale here. And now you're inhaling and you're really stretching the ribs again, really open the chest. And exhale, lower down. Inhale again, just straight spine. And then exhale again, just walk back, down, all the way. Into the chest, inhale. And then exhale. So now we bring our right leg forward and left heel down to the ground, to the base, but we're gonna open up into warrior two, right? You all know warrior two. Your heel goes back into the ground. So you lift up over your left arm to open up and open the hips. Okay, take an inhale and exhale here. Now the next inhale, we're going into reverse warrior. So you're opening up the right side again. So slide back to the back of the leg and take another inhale and exhale here. And then again, come to the center. And then go with your elbow over your knee and stretch the other side. Really feel that space that we were stretching in the beginning, the sides of the body. Breathing into that side. Good, now open up. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, palms down to the ground and leg back. Let's go to downward facing dog and just stretch it for inhale and exhale. Stay here. And let's do the other side. So slowly left leg forward, right heel down, opening up, follow your right arm up all the way to warrior two and exhale. And then inhale, slide to reverse warrior and stay for 2 breaths. Okay, back to warrior two. And then Parsha Kunasana and stretch the right side of the body. And then again, lift up. And now we can go through the vinyasa, so palms down, and you can come into the plank pose to inhale. And from here, you can go either with your knees down or your chaturanga, so exhale and inhale into like nice cobra or up dog. And then let's go into the down dog. And let's stay for 3 breaths. If you're okay here, or you can go to Balasana. Again, find that peaceful breath. Stay and like really feel it. Your full attention is connected to just that very, very simple thing. So let's start walking forward. And inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fall down. Now let's bend the knees and inhale into the Utkatasana again. So just stretch up. And straight. Okay, this was good. So I think let's repeat the same thing. Okay, so we already know what we have to do. So now we can stay even more concentrated. So exhale, bend the knees. And slow inhale, really open it. And exhale forward. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale, either chaturanga or lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down. Down dog. Good. Right leg forward, left heel down. Lower the hips, open up, following the left arm into warrior two. And exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior, stay for 2 breaths. We go backwards and open the right side of the body between the ribs. Okay, warrior two. And Parsha Kunasana. And again, just stretch really nice, all that side of the body, throughout the side of the body. Good, let's open up into warrior two. Just inhale, and we go to down dog. So palms down and leg back. Inhale and exhale. And then our left leg goes forward, right heel down, open up, following the right arm, and open the hips. And reverse warrior, inhale. Warrior two, inhale, and lower your elbow and stretch in Parsha Kunasana. Make space between your shoulders and ears. Good, lifting into the warrior two, inhale. And now let's go through the vinyasa, exhale, and do the plank pose, inhale. And lower down, exhale. Inhale, chest up. And stay for a few breaths in down dog. And again, just find your inner space. So we're gonna stay in this down dog. I mean, we're not gonna go forward to end the Sun Salutation, but we're gonna repeat the same base, right leg forward, left heel down. So you can do that. And then again, open, following your left arm into warrior two. Okay, so now let's just find this warrior two for a little bit. So you can really lower down until you feel that there's a lot of activity in the pelvic floor and the muscles. Yes, that's very nice. And open, few breaths. And now the next Parsha Kunasana, you're gonna be able to choose. You can either do the one that we did now, so lowering elbow. You can do a palm to the ground, but also you can do this interlaced Parsha Kunasana to open the chest. Okay, so choose your version to stay for a few deep breaths. So the idea is to find a way to really stretch inner spaces of these inner muscles and bring your breath there. So if you can't breathe, you can't stay in that pose. bring your smile into your breath and into your body. Like this joy of stretching. Okay, let's lower our eyes down, look down, and put a palm down. And now let's all bring our knee back into the floor. Front knee, right knee back down into the floor. So we have our palm, our knee, and our foot in the same line, if you can do that. And then really activate these lower muscles in the pelvic floor and lift your hip over the hip. So it's like doing Vashisthasana, okay? Yes, open up. Look, you can put your knee under the hip. So it's a little bit forward. And really try to stretch. If you feel like doing a full Vashisthasana, you can do that. So like stretching both legs. Good, inhale. And then exhale, just lower the other arm and go back to downward facing dog and just stretch a little bit. Now we can do the other side. So left foot forward, right heel down to the ground and open into warrior two. And just stay, try to find the stability and peace in the strength of the pose. And now you can choose your Parsha Kunasana. So make it the way that it's the most joyful for this moment. And then again, breathe. Okay, look down, put your palm into the ground and your left knee goes down. And then again, make this alignment throughout the body. So when we do this, we have to find these inner muscles that keep us holding the pose. So use your belly, use your bandhas, or you can do the full Vashisthasana as well. Good, and then just look down, put your palm down and lift your hips up into the down dog. Take a few deep, deep breaths. Okay, we do one more thing in the standing poses, but this time to open the front and the back of the chest. So we do the warrior one pose. We go out forward with the right leg and back heel again goes down. Lift up with your heart in front of your heel. Yes, not, okay, but you can put your heel. So yeah, grounded warrior one pose. Maybe you can make it a little bit shorter to really ground the heel down. Okay. So the way that we did in the beginning, you interlace your fingers, but keep your elbows bent. And then when your elbows go one towards another, then you push away and open the chest. Good, and find a pose that you can breathe. And remember opening up the front, spaces between the ribs and under the ribs. And feel that shoulder blades are active. They're really going one towards another. And now let's just go to lower our right rib down to the right thigh and lift your hands upwards and head down and breathe a little bit backwards. And lower your palms down to the ground and just go back to the down dog. Take inhale and exhale, and then change the side. So left leg forward, right heel down, up into the warrior one with your hands in front of the heart. And then let's again do this thing. So interlace, bringing the elbows, stretching and open and breathe. Okay, so exhaling, lowering down, rib touching the thigh, hips are very low, still breathe. And exhale, palms down, down facing dog, and stretch, breathe, inhale and exhale. And now let's just put our knees down to the ground and softly sit in a little bit of Balasana. So you can put your hands, your head on your hands. And make your heart softer and breath softer, but still long and comfortable. And then sit on your heels. Just lift up. Okay, so we can again repeat those nice rounds with our arms. So we already know them, so we can just go and stay in the movement of breath and the pose. So hands in front of the heart and exhale. Inhale forward and up and stretch all the way. Exhale 90 degrees and lower the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretching, hands back, chest forward. Exhale, curl the upper back. Inhale, bring into the heart. Exhale. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale to the chest. And exhale, and the last round. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, side. And open, inhale, forward. And curl, exhale. And inhale into the chest. Okay, take a few breaths. So now we're gonna go again to our palms. So palms and knees. And do this a little deeper opening. Are you okay, guys? Okay, good. So your right arm is gonna grab the left ankle or foot behind, right? So we do this. So first you look down and you bring this connection through the belly, right? And make sure that your shoulder blades are away from the ears, and then your leg starts pushing up. So the leg is the strong part, and it lifts up the arm and the chest. You look down, but your chest is going upwards. And find the stretch within. Now one more inhale, one bigger stretch, inhale. And then softly relax and bring your spine to the neutral pose. Change the side. So first again, when you grab the ankle, you bring your ribs in and connect the body. And then your leg starts pushing the arm and opening the chest. And then you can stretch as much as you feel that it's comfortable. Nice inhale. And then lower exhale. And from here, we're gonna go with our right arm under the left shoulder, shoulder pit, and lower down. So your hips are still over your knees, yes. And just relax the head and just breathe. Again, try to notice which part of the lungs is kind of opening or massaged from inside with your breathing. Where is the stretching in the body? And then lifting up and do the other side. So again, just slide, 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 and lower and relax. And we're gonna very softly lift up. And we just do one vinyasa. So you can walk a little bit further with your palms, inhale. And then exhale, knees, chest, and the chin down. And open into the cobra to exhale, to inhale forward. And then again, back to your knees. Okay. Now we bring our right arm and left knee into the ground. And we're just gonna do the swings movements with the other side. So inhale, open the arm and the leg back and up. And exhale, try to go with your elbow towards your knee and curl into the back. And again. Good, and one more, just stretch, 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 and really feel the space around, and then bring it all into the center. And then change the side, open the other, and curling. Good. So this was preparing us for this pose that I want us to do next. So to do that, we have to go down to our belly. So, and actually from the belly, you can go to the right side. So just turn to the right. Okay. This is called the cat that is catching up her tail. Okay, so the lower leg stays 90 degrees like this in front of us. And no. The upper leg stays 90 degrees in front of us. And the back leg goes backwards, that's the tail. Yes, and the upper arm is grabbing the back ankle. Good. So now what you can do is go with your hips forward and your pubic bone. And again, the leg and the arm stretch backwards. And you can relax this head just on your arm. Good, so this should be a relaxing pose, meaning there's not too much stretch and there's not too much strength. So find that it's really good and stay inside and, you know, just really breathing, make it present. So we're opening the front of the lungs and a little bit this side of the lungs. So feel that. And then slowly let go and go back through your belly side to curl, not curl, but roll over to the other side and do the pose. So upper leg is 90 degrees and the back down, lower leg is back, and you grab it with your palms and just stretch softly and then stay in a nice stretched pose. So again, just bring your attention back into your body, bring it back into the part of the body that's stretching and opening, and feel that it's feeding. It's the moment to feed these tissues. Good. Now from here, let's just relax the pose, but we're now rolling onto the back, right? So just roll to the back. You can, of course, go back to the mat. And put your left leg straight. Right is again 90 degrees. You grab it with your left arm and you go all the way to the left side and bring your right arm back down. You can put your head either in the center or looking to the right arm. It's passive stretching, so enjoy. Now stay on this side, but bend the left leg, so the lower leg, bend it as well to the 90 degrees. So the legs are in the same position. But the upper leg, now you can try to make it go straight and just grab your upper arm wherever you can grab, and then lean it down. So you can, again, stay in the stretch pose, but it's a little bit different. Again, your right shoulder goes down to the ground as much as it can. And now come back to the center, back on the back, on your back, and bring your knees into your chest. And just 3 times, like softly pull them inwards, like knees to the chest, and relax. So it's bringing your spine back to the neutral pose before we do the other side. And then the right leg goes straight, left is 90 degrees, and you go all the way to the right side, left arm away and stay. Keep on breathing and keep exploring with your breath. It's this real love that we need, is the presence. So we bring that presence into ourselves. Let's do the other pose. So bend the lower leg, that both legs are like 90 degrees, and then the upper leg goes straight. You grab it with your arm and lower down. Opening the side of the lungs. And let's slowly again come back to the back. But this time put your feet into the ground, hips to the center and knees upwards. And let's do one small bridge, or if you feel like doing it, you can do the full bridge pose. So interlace the fingers, bring your shoulders in and lift the chest and the hips. And again, just stretching the front side of the body. And then just lower your hips and again, curl your knees into your chest, hug them and really relax the spine into the ground. You can swing a little bit left and right. And now let's just bring our palms in the ground and legs in the air. And just feel, you know, that they can be very soft. You can even try to like swing them a little bit, play. And relax any tension from the knees down into the hips. Tension and weight. Good. And now from here, let's just go into Savasana. So lower your legs, open them up, open up your arms. Make sure that your head is like long neck, so shoulders down. And then just take a nice breath and exhale. We just stay one very peaceful minute and let everything go. Lying on the ground is taking, again, our weight and tensions. Make sure your teeth are soft and these muscles around the eyeballs, the muscles in the neck where the breath was passing through, all soft. Feel this existence without doing anything, without being, you know, obliged to do anything. Just the existence of pure existence. And then swing your fingers a little bit, softly move, and stretch the arms over the head. And let's go to bend the knees and go through the side of the body. And lazy lifting up. So let's just wrap up the class. So the sun already came. Oh, so good, girls. I hope you you know, enjoy. It's really beautiful to enjoy here and enjoy the rest of the day. Let's see. They made nice smoothies for us today here. So if you want to get some. Okay, so namaste.